Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a miserly old man named Raghunath. He was so greedy that he never spent a single coin unless it was absolutely necessary. He lived in a small, run-down hut and dressed in old, patched clothes, making people believe he was very poor. But in reality, Raghunath had a great treasure, a huge lump of gold. He had secretly buried it under a big tree at the edge of the village. Every night, when the village was asleep, he would quietly tiptoe to the tree, dig up the gold, admire it under the moonlight, and then bury it again. "Ah, my precious gold, you are my greatest joy," he would whisper happily. But he never used his gold. He never bought better clothes, tasty food, or fixed his broken hut. One night, as Raghunath was admiring his gold, a stranger happened to be passing by. He saw the miser digging near the tree and became suspicious. Why would anyone dig a hole at night? The stranger thought. He decided to hide behind a bush and wait. After Raghunath covered the gold and left, the stranger crept out, dug up the ground, and to his amazement, found the lump of gold. "This foolish man does nothing but stare at his gold. He doesn't even use it," the thief chuckled. "I might as well put it to better use." And with that, he took the gold and disappeared into the night. The next morning, as the sun rose over the village, Raghunath walked to the tree, humming happily. He picked up his small shovel and started digging. But as he dug deeper and deeper, his smile slowly faded. There was nothing there. "No, no, this cannot be," he cried out, his hands trembling. He dug faster and faster, his nails scraping the soil, but the gold was gone. "Someone has stolen my treasure," he wailed, pulling at his hair in despair. His loud cries attracted some villagers who came running to see what had happened. An elderly village man approached Raghunath and asked, "What's wrong? Why are you crying?" Raghunath, still sobbing, told him about the stolen gold. The old man listened carefully and then smiled wisely. "Tell me, Raghunath," he asked, "did you ever use the gold?" "Use it? Of course not," Raghunath snapped. "I only looked at it every day." The wise man laughed and picked up a large stone. He placed it in the hole and covered it with soil. "There. Now imagine that this stone is your gold. You never spent it before, so it makes no difference whether there's gold or a rock buried here." The villagers burst into laughter. Raghunath looked down, embarrassed. He had spent his whole life hoarding wealth, but in the end he had gained nothing from it. Moral of the story: wealth is meant to be used wisely, not just hoarded. It brings no joy if it serves no purpose. Don't miss a single story. Hit the like and subscribe button now and join the fun at Songs and Stories for Kids.